Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. Welcome back to my playthrough Sniper Elite V2 Remastered. So on this part, we got the final part of Brandenburg Gate. And if you guys enjoy this series, please do drop a like. It helps me to make more content like this. So I'm sorry I haven't had a part in like 5 or 6 days. I've been busy with the GTA Online guides. But I have time now. We're going to be finishing this up. And when I start a series, I finish it. So don't worry. So let's do the final mission here, Brandenburg Gate.
My last chance to take out Wolff was at the Tiergarten airstrip, 1845 hours. I didn't have much time. Stopping Wolff meant heading straight back into the heart of Berlin. With most of the city in ruins, the only location for the shot was right back where I started. I needed to get to the Brandenburg Gate. The city was on fire, the battle raging, like a vision of hell. And somewhere, in the middle of that firestorm, that bastard was gonna get in a plane and fly to safety, taking all the secrets of the rocket program to Moscow. Unless I could stop him.
So this is the final mission in the game. We're right back to where we started at the beginning of the game, Brandenburg Gate. And, so we're gonna be trying to stop Wolff. Wolff is that evil German scientist. He doesn't make a physical appearance until the end of the game. We're gonna need a semi-automatic. We'll take the M1 Garand. We'll get the PPSH with us, SMG. I'll take 4 F1 grenades and 1 style hand grenade. So this takes place on May 1st, 1945. This is 1 day before Berlin surrendered. Berlin surrendered on May 2nd, 1945. Wait for the bomb. Got him. Sniper in the window. I love that Sniper Elite V2 theme that's playing in the background.
Нас будут встречать в Сталинграде как героев. Героев? Можно подумать, у нас был выбор. А я вижу, война не убила твое чувство юмора.
So there's gonna be one guy that's gonna come up here in the balcony. This guy's a major problem here. Wait for the bomb to drop. Okay, these two guys are next. Bomb drop. Basically, the reason that they don't hear me is because I'm firing right when the bombs drop. So it's covering the sound. So that song that's playing on the radio, it's a Sniper Elite V2 theme. A little bit of an Easter egg. Wait for the bomb to drop. Okay. Got him. Got that guy behind the truck. That guy's gonna have to go. Let's reload the Garand. I think I saw him before. I think he's coming around the side of that truck. Let's wait till he gets a little farther away from those enemies over there. Got him. Nice. So now, you see that destroyed building in the background over there? That is actually the Reichstag, the German Parliament building. So Rebellion did their research in the real locations in Berlin. And at this point in the Battle of Berlin, May 1st, 1945, the Red Army had pretty much taken the vast majority of the city. There was a few German holdouts left, and the vast majority of the German forces that were left in the city were Volkssturm, which are basically civilians that were drafted into the German army. And these were, a lot of these civilians, these were seniors, some people that were sick, that were previously disqualified for military service, and even kids.
Я так хочу вернуться домой.
Oh, whoa. Okay. So these units were going up against the Red Army, which the Red Army soldiers that were in the Battle of Berlin were soldiers that were fighting on the Eastern Front for years. These were hardened veterans. They knew everything about warfare. And Hitler's dead at this point. Hitler killed himself on April 31st or 30th, 10 days after his birthday. Hitler gave the direct order to keep fighting and no surrender whatsoever. Hitler was going to sacrifice every last man, woman, and child. He did not care. Hitler knew that the war was over, but he still refused to surrender. The German forces in the Battle of Berlin had no chance of victory, none whatsoever. You never know when a sniper is nearby. How ironic. Ah, that was... Oh, I hit his grenade.
У нас потери. Боец убит. Мы здесь не одни.
Oh, there's a sniper up there. Okay. Yep. Can't get a clear shot on that sniper. So, on to what I was saying. Oh, this is, by the way, Brandenburg Gate. This is a real location in Berlin also. So the Red Army have taken it, the square at this point. Wait for another bomb to drop. Oh, they spotted me opening fire. Got it. The tank's gone. Now, some of you guys in the comments have told me that that's a Soviet I-tank. I don't know much about tanks. I know way more about World War II firearms. Okay, got him there. This part get... A lot of guys to clear out here in the square. Ah. Got another one? Okay. I see him, okay. Got him. Okay, looks like I cleared the square. So what I was trying to say earlier is that in the last few weeks of the war, what had happened was Albert Speer, who was the Germany's head architect during World War II, Hitler had gave him specific orders to destroy all German infrastructure before it falls into Allied hands. And what he meant by that is anything. Rail yards, train stations, bus stations, schools, hospitals, farms, factories, anything that was essential for that Germany would need after the war to rebuild, Hitler wanted it all destroyed. And Speer had told him that this will, that destroying all of that, you're gonna hurt the German people and make them suffer because they need it after the war. And Hitler had told him that that all the Germans the real Germans had died already, and he said that all the Germans that remained were pathetic and weak and deserved to be destroyed. That's what Hitler thought of his own people. So Hitler was gonna take every single last German with him. Hitler was a very psycho, evil man. And what happened was Speer had actually disobeyed that order to actually destroy the German infrastructure, and he did spend years in prison afterwards at the Nuremberg trials, but he didn't get hanged like a lot of the other Nazi leaders. That was the only reason, because of that. Really quiet here, I don't like this.
Солдат убит.
I knew it.
Прочесать местность.
They haven't spotted me yet.
Солдат убит.
У нас потери.
Мы здесь не одни.
Убит. Продолжай.
Okay, moving. Oh no, I hear somebody still.
Найдите его. Смотрите в оба.
Now,
Найдите его.
now a lot of you, and I know I'm probably gonna get some questions on this part too, people asking me, why do you fight the Soviets in this game? Well, you're fighting both the Germans and the Soviets in this game, they're both antagonists. But basically, I know I've explained it a few times, but I'm probably going to get a question here or there. The reason the Soviets are the enemies in this game is because this game is a Cold War game. It's a World War II game. It's the last few days of World War II in Europe, but it's more of a Cold War game because Karl's mission is to stop the Soviets from capturing the German V2 rocket scientists, because both nations, the Soviet Union and the US, knew that there was going to be a Cold War after the war. And also, the U.S. knew that they couldn't reason with somebody like Stalin, and that Stalin would go crazy after the war ended, and he did. Look at what Stalin did when he took over all the Eastern nations.
Найдите его! Прочесать местность! Мы нашли тело!
Damn, I can't get a clear shot. He keeps moving a
У
lot.
нас потери!
Okay. So this, like I said, even though this game is, you know, the story is fictional, it's inspired by true events, that, like, both the US and the Soviets were racing to capture the German V2 rocket scientists before the other one would. And a lot of the German V2 rocket scientists, that the US captured them, they fled to Western Germany because they wanted to be captured by the US, not by the Soviets. And, a lot of these German rocket scientists developed horrible weapons, like the V2 rockets were actually responsible for to help create NASA, the American Space Agency. So I know I've mentioned that a few times, but NASA has a pretty dark history a lot of people don't know about. And on this part, we want our breath to be all the way back. Okay, so there's Wolff. And you can see the Reichstag is right behind him. It's all burned up and destroyed. So we gotta stop Wolff from escaping now. This is my favorite shot in V2. Yeah, Berlin is entirely in ruins at this point. Got him. This is gonna be good. Yeah, he deserved that.
The Battle of Berlin ended at 8:23 the next morning, May 2nd, 1945, when Commander General Weidling submitted the surrender of German forces to General Chukov of the Red Army. Within a few days, the war ended, but already a new war was beginning, the Cold War, and I was its first soldier.
That's true. A lot of people don't think about that the Cold War began right after World War II. So that is, that's it right there, and that's actually how Karl's story ends. So there's more Sniper Elite 5 DLC that's coming out, and there's one DLC mission that I haven't covered. I'm gonna have that up soon. I'm also gonna have the Kill Hitler mission in Sniper Elite V2. That actually takes place after this mission. So I still have that mission up for you guys. Every Sniper Elite game has a Kill Hitler mission, but we're gonna kill Hitler once again in the next part here, and then I'll do the Sniper Elite 5 DLC mission. But that is how Karl's story ends. This is the first time that we see Karl in a video game. Well, we saw him in Sniper Elite 1, but Sniper Elite 1 was a different universe. Sniper Elite V2, 3, 4, and 5 are in the same universe. And so this is the first time that we saw Karl, but chronologically, it's also the last time that we saw him. This game came out originally in 2012. That's how Karl's story ends for all the Sniper Elite games. He fights from North Africa to Italy to France to Berlin, 1945, and he takes out Wolff, and then he escapes. And there's a lot of speculation that there's gonna be a Sniper Elite game in the Korean War, like a lot of people have talked about that, which I would love to see Karl in the Korean War. And so Karl would be fighting the North Korean and the Chinese army as well. They could do like a kill Kim Il-sung mission, who Kim Il-sung was the grandfather of Kim Jong-un, who was leading North Korea during the Korean War. That'd be a great setting for a Sniper Elite game. And it's also a setting that hasn't been covered a lot in games. They could have guns like the SKS, APS, the M14, and a few more, you know, newer guns as well in it. So they could do a lot more new stuff in that. I definitely think that'd be a good setting. They could also do the Pacific. The Pacific is a, you know, a setting that they could do August 1945, because August 1945 the Soviet Union invaded Manchuria. That's northern China that was under the Japanese occupation. It was the last major offensive of the war, and so the Soviets had overrun the Japanese in Manchuria, and the Japanese actually had like Unit 731, which were a biological chemical weapons facility. It was a really horrible place. The Japanese did some really horrible experiments there on the Chinese, and the Soviets ended up capturing the lab. And so the Soviets actually took a lot of the research from the lab. And there's a lot of conspiracies that the US had taken the research as well, because the Japanese scientists that were involved in that were spared prosecution. They weren't prosecuted as long as they gave their research to the Tokyo War Tribunals. And so Shiro Ishii, the main scientist, the Japanese scientist in charge of that, was not prosecuted. But I could see them doing like a Sniper Elite game in that setting, where like Karl is fighting both the Japanese army and the Soviet army right in the final days of World War II in Asia. In the final days in World War II, because when Japan surrendered, that's when World War II officially ended. So their fight is still on against Japan. So they could do that. They could even do it in the Sniper Elite 5 DLC, which takes place after this. But you know, a lot of fun with this game, and I know the story is, you know, not the greatest, but Sniper Elite V2, I think, has the best story in the series out of all of them. That's, you know, my favorite, the story. My second favorite story would probably be Sniper Elite 5, and then my first one is always V2 in them. You know, it had a very unique story, very unique, very different story. Karl's American sniper being deployed into, you know, German lines right in the final days of the Battle of Berlin, trying to stop the Soviets from getting the V2 rocket secrets, fighting both the Germans and the Soviets at the same time. Pretty unique story there. And also unique gameplay, obviously, the X-ray kill cam. And I'll tell you something about Sniper Elite V2. And I love this soundtrack, by the way. I love the soundtrack in this game. Some of the bullet effects I actually really like in Sniper Elite V2 versus the other ones, because Sniper Elite V2 has multiple kill cams, so you can take out 2 enemies in 1 kill cam. Sniper Elite 5 doesn't have that. I don't know why. Sniper Elite V2 also has bullet wounds on the body, so a lot of times you'll actually see like the wound on the body. Like when you hit them in the head, you'll see like a big hole in their head in this game. In like Sniper Elite 3 and 4, you didn't really see holes in their head. In Sniper Elite 5, you kind of saw it, but V2, it's the most noticeable there. So a lot of fun with this game. So thank you guys for watching my playthrough. I hope you guys liked my cosplay. I was dressing up as Karl, so I had his outfit on throughout this whole playthrough. And this is similar to my Sniper Elite 4 outfit, but the only difference is that in V2, Karl wears like a green shamag, kind of patterned shamag, which I'm wearing right here, on kind of like a little scarf on his neck, and the M43 Allied jacket, which I'm wearing. And I'm also wearing a Springfield patch, which is, this would hold like 30-06 ammo in it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys like my cosplay. Hope you guys like my history, because I know history pretty well, so I like talking it during these games. So thank you guys for watching. I will have the Kill Hitler mission for you guys up in this game. It takes place after this mission, so we'll have that up. And I will also have the Sniper Elite 5 DLC mission coming up this week. So thank you everybody who has watched this series. I know this series wasn't as popular as some of my other series, but regardless of if it's popular or not, you know, I play what I want to play on my channel, and this is actually one of my all-time favorite games. So I had fun playing every minute of this game for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hope that you guys had a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's see, scoped shot accuracy 93%, headshots 21. Pretty good there at the end. So thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful day, guys.